chosen.
This clip will be on Austin Steinbart's relationship with Elon Musk. So this clip is also derived from the Austin Steinbart interview 2.0 on the We Have More Than We Know YouTube channel. I'm choosing this clip because I think this is one of the first times Mr. Steinbart was pressured in an interview. Let's proceed.
So how close are you with Mr. Elon Musk?
What'd you say?
How close are you with Mr. Elon Musk?
I can't get into it. All I can say is that he knows me very well.
I noticed a little laugh from Austin when he says he knows Elon Musk very well. Now, skeptics might say that little laugh is a part of a dupe, as in duper's delight. Proponents may suggest that Austin recalled an instance of his relationship with Elon Musk, and that recollection made him laugh, perhaps suggesting that there is some rather interesting, fascinating aspect of the relationship. Let's proceed.
Get into it. All I can say is that he knows me very well.
Can you get Elon Musk to follow any of us on? Since he's only following 81 people.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of legal precariousness right now, so they are doing everything they can.
But if you didn't have this legal precariousness, would you have that kind of pull?
Well, I mean, after this is all done.
Yeah, I don't really want him to.
You're gonna see me.
So you heard Austin say, "After this is all done." So in my mind, that implies that as soon as Austin gets to a point where this specific case he has is behind him, someone can call him on this again and say, "Hey, get Elon Musk to do a follow." In my mind, this would seem to be a requisite part of Austin Steinbart's bigger plan, because as you know, Austin states that he's hoping to take the Q movement into the mainstream. So having a mainstream figure like Musk following you on Twitter, that would be a big deal as far as bringing Q into the mainstream. I just took a look at the follows that Musk has on his Twitter page, and the thing I realized is pretty much all of them are mainstream for the most part. Just scrolling up the page here. Frankly, a good percentage of these individuals, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, for instance, are clearly establishment. Yes, the U.S. Space Force. That's not surprising given Elon's position. With so many establishment follows, I would then question about the degree of independent thinking that Elon demonstrates. Austin is alleging that Elon is sort of in to at least some extent on the bigger plan, but Elon tends to show a lot of these more establishment type figures in his follows, as if he's going to learn something from the establishment besides what they want everyone to believe about the world. Now listen carefully to this part right here. The narrator of the interview, Michael, he completely pulls off the question about Elon Musk getting followers, getting non-mainstream followers. Just let's look at this and see what you think.
Yeah, I don't really want him to.
You're gonna see me like with the SpaceX, with the rocket, like they're gonna, we're gonna be working closely together for like
40 years.
However long, however long after that. So
no, I'm just kidding.
You guys will see.
Yeah, I don't really care for any follows on Twitter, but I was just curious. More of a question to see like what kind of pull does Mr. Steinbart have?
Well, I can't say it was complete pull off of the question, because then he ends the statement by saying it was just a question to see what pull Mr. Steinbart has. So he's not indicating that Steinbart definitely answered the question to satisfaction. He appears to be taking a position more of a recorder. That's how true reporting is typically done. So actually I have to laud Michael in some sense here.
However, so with that position, someone asked yesterday, and I'm not finding the question, so I'm just going to free ball real quick. So they were wondering, with being command, and since according to you it's a 40-year appointment, is that necessarily going to be like the whole 40 years that you're going to be taking that position, or do you see yourself maybe one day running for like president, or I don't know.
I'll never run for president. Or any political position. Just because it's kind of like a fundamental conflict of interest. It's kind of like I always thought it's like the George Bush Sr. thing. Like if you can be CIA director and president, that just sets an incredibly dangerous
Bad thing.
Yeah. Just because then how do you know that I'm not just trying to stack chips for my own political gain, right?
So yes, this interview on this channel, We Have More Than We Know, it's overall a good interview. I would recommend that you take a listen and fine-tooth comb it. The picture of who Austin Steinbart is as potentially Q and his claim on Q is gradually becoming clearer and clearer as the days progress.